From Concord University in Athens, West Virginia, this is Mountain Lion News.
Hello, and welcome to Mountain Lion News. I'm Leah Gilpin. A memorial service for Dr. Ronald Berger was held on campus Saturday, February 2nd. The retired professor of communication arts passed away October 22nd of 2018, and the service was a way for the Concord community to honor and celebrate Dr. Berger's life. Dean Turner, who served Concord for over 40 years and worked with Dr. Berger, told us that despite their differences, him and Berger were able to respect each other and become friends.
He was a Concord treasure. I think that's the best way I can summarize everything. One of those unique people that affected those who got to work with him and the students that learned so much from him.
At the service, former students and faculty were given the opportunity to share their memories of Dr. Berger. It was evident through the tears and laughter of the bittersweet moment the impact Dr. Berger had on the community. The service was followed by a small reception where those who attended had more time to share their memories of the legendary professor. Dr. Berger arrived at Concord in 1972 and became immersed in academic and student activities. He was chair of the Department of Speech and Dramatic Arts, director of debate, and chair of the Division of Fine Arts. Dr. Berger is survived by his wife Linda Berger, family, and friends. Dr. Kendra Bogus and Charlie Mathena brought our future meteorology to light along with a delicious breakfast on February the 1st at University Point, in preparation for the groundhog's prediction as to what the weather shall be. The morning started with drinks and light conversation between guests before breakfast began. An assortment of jellies and jams joined with the biscuits along with some delicious meats and some eggs on the side. If eats didn't keep visitors in their seats, then a brilliant and heartfelt speech from Mr. Mathena will. Kendra then announced that Charlie did not see a shadow and that spring is around the corner. It should be noted that while she was reporting this, it was snowing, so maybe Charlie should not be trusted. After all, Kendra did receive this information over a text message, so just in case, don't put your winter jacket up just yet. Concord University started a 4-week salsa dance program last Tuesday in the Student Center ballroom.
The reason I love it so much is you can go anywhere in the world, anywhere in the country, and find salsa dancing. So much fun, and it's a great way to meet people.
Following the classes, there will be a salsa dance social in the ballroom on the 21st of February. Scholler also mentioned weekly salsa dancing nights on Thursdays at Vino's Bar in Charleston. The Super Bowl featured the Los Angeles Rams taking on the New England Patriots, which the Patriots won 13-3 before the big game. We went around campus and asked the Concord community who they thought would win the big game.
I think the Patriots are going to win again because everyone hates the Patriots and we just need another reason to be angry.
Who wins MVP? Tom Brady?
It's Tom Brady.
So final score. What do you think the final score is going to be of the game?
I think it's going to be 28-0.
20-0 Patriots in a blowout. Who's your pick for the Super Bowl?
I don't want to go against Tom Brady, but I got to. I'm going Rams, 38-35.
38-35 Rams MVP pick?
I'm going with Todd Gurley, baby. Going to run that rock all day long.
Todd Gurley. All right, so you got win the Super Bowl.
I got the Rams winning 32-27.
32-27 Rams. Who's your MVP pick?
Ooh, it got to be Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald for MVP, the sack leader. All right, who's your Super Bowl pick?
I got the Rams money line.
Rams on the money line. A betting man right here. So who's the MVP pick?
Jared Goff.
Jared Goff, the quarterback from Cal, winning the MVP.
4 TDs, 325 yards passing.
A big game prediction for Jared Goff.
Hello, and welcome to Roles That Move the Soul. Today, I'll be reviewing the surprise animated hit Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, directed by Peter Ramsey and Bob Parachet. And while they deserve a gracious round of applause for their work on this film, the true credit should go to the legendary duo who themselves, Lord and Miller, who produced and wrote the screenplay respectively. The film stars the voice of Hickmore as Miles Morales, an ordinary kid who gets bit by a radioactive spider, and you know the story. In fact, it sort of becomes a joke within the movie, and that is what makes Into the Spider-Verse such a blast. It doesn't take itself seriously, and pokes fun at superhero culture and us. with special assistance from Nicolas Cage and Johnny Mulaney. But to call this a comedy would be surely misaimed, because this film has an excellent story and some truly emotionally packed moments. If you haven't seen this animated marvel yet, then go to your local theater now to get a truly magnificent experience. That's it for now. This has been Roles That Move the Soul. I'll be back with another review in 2 weeks, reporting for MLN. In the studio, I'm Sam Cutlip.
Well, records are already falling for track, and Tommy Bolte is putting up a scoring showcase for all of college to witness. The standout of 2019 so far has been quietly the women's basketball team. With a 16-4 record and currently 5th in the Atlantic region, this has the potential to be one of the best seasons in history for the women's basketball program here on campus. Joining me at the desk to discuss this season so far is head coach of the Lady Mountain Lions, Coach Kenny Osborne. Coach, how are you?
I'm doing a good day, Riley. Thanks for having me.
All right. So, with this being your 19th season here at Concord and your 20th season overall coaching, how have things differed from when you first started here in 2000 to now?
It's the game has completely changed on the women's side. It's a more athletic game. You see a lot more one-on-one creation, like the men's game. Used to be women was more of had to pass. Now, with like Adriana Poole for us, Madison May, kids can create their own shot, and that's how the women's game has evolved in the last 5 or 6 years.
Very interesting indeed. So you all went on a big 10-game winning streak starting from December the 15th and lasting all the way till the end of January this year. How did that add to the momentum of this season, and how did you keep the locker room focused during that winning streak, not to get it to their heads or anything like that?
Well, the team took care of it. People ask how we got it going, and we just started having good confidence. With the Wesleyan win was the first one by like 27 points. Then we had another win with D&E before Christmas, and just evolved from there. And I didn't have to talk to them much about letting them go to their heads. I mean, they stayed focused. There were some big games in there, like with Fairmont State and West Liberty, that some of our kids had never beaten those schools. So, again, they took care of business themselves, and we just run into a buzzsaw against Glenville that ended the streak. But Glenville was one of the best teams, maybe the best team in the league and best team in the region. So, again, I was very pleased with that. But the credit goes to the players. I mean, they got started, they kept it going, and they stayed level-headed throughout the whole run there.
Absolutely. So the best season you have had here at Concord to date came in 2011-2012, where you guys won 22 games that season. So far, you're 16-4, got about somewhere between 10 games left. Do you think there's a potential to this be your best overall win percentage season as a coach here at Concord?
I think it's got a chance. We still have 8 regular season games left, plus our tournament. And again, there's a lot of basketball left to be played. We have to play 5 on the road, and we have to go to Notre Dame, Urbana, Fairmont, Shepherd, and Wise. So it'll be tough, but the capability is there. We've got to make sure we try to win our home games and get some games on the road. And I think we got a chance to break our school record of 22 wins.
That'd be amazing to see. So, who has really stepped it up this year? You've lost Daniel Catron. You've lost Heather Chapman this past season. Who's really made an improvement? Who's came off the bench? Who's came in? And who's made the effort to make this team better than it was last year?
I think, there's no doubt Adriana Poole. Everybody knew what Madison May was going to do with her scoring ability to create her own shot. Everybody knew what Riley Fitzwater was going to do. Riley led the country in field goal percentage as a freshman. But Adriana Poole has stepped up. She's averaging about 15.5 points per game. She's second in the league in three-point percentage, like third or fourth in the league in assists. So I just think her game is what's put us over the top from being a pretty good team to a really good team.
Coach Osborne, I'd like to thank you for coming on. We appreciate you coming.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me, Riley.
All right. So moving on, we're going to have a new Mountain Munchies with Ian Jewell, and we'll introduce a new way to make your own fashion. Stay with us here on MLN.
Tuesday, February 12th, 2019, Salsa Dancing 101 will be held in the ballroom, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Wednesday, February 13th, 2019, Casino Night will be held in the Subway Stage area, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Friday, February 22nd, 2019, last day for making application for May and August graduation at the registrar, 4 p.m. Monday, February 25th, 2019, Founders Day celebration will be held in the theater, 3 p.m. Wednesday, February 27th, 2019, Career Services Workshop and Interviewing Skills will be held in Marsh Hall, 3:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m.
Welcome back to MLN News. I'm Ian Jewell. This week on Mountain Munchies, I got the opportunity to take a look at the new restaurant in town, Chicken Mac. It's a new concept in cuisine that brings two delicious foods together. The venue has taken root at the former Burger Boy location in Princeton. Owner Wyatt Lilly tells MLN how this new food joint came to fruition.
Well, we opened up Chicken Mac at the end of December. It's been the culmination of lots of months of planning. I opened other businesses around town and needed something more like in a growth industry, and fast food and restaurants are that. More and more people are eating out more and more all the time. And I thought about a couple of different options, whether to go with a franchise or whether to open my own idea and concept. And we went with the new concept simply because the potential for growth is so high. When you go with a franchise, there may be some things that you like, maybe some things you don't like, but you can't really do anything about it. You gotta just stick with what they have. And then if you want to buy another franchise, and you have to look for more territory and so on. So we came up with a pretty good concept, I think, and thought we'd give it a try. And it just so happened that the Burger Boy restaurant, the owner was looking to retire, so we were able to go in and lease a fully equipped restaurant, which is a great advantage. Now, it doesn't mean we didn't have to make any changes. We did some remodeling, we had to buy some new equipment, so there were some pretty significant costs involved, but not what you normally think with opening a restaurant. So we were a little bit ahead of the curve with with leasing that restaurant, and so far so good. It went pretty smooth, the transition from the old restaurant to the new restaurant, and people seem to really enjoy the food, like our recipes, and things are going well so far.
If interested, Chicken Mac is located at 1210 Stafford Drive next to Cheap Thrills Records. If you have any questions, you can call 304-425-5894.
Thanks, Ian. And now we turn it over to Jasmine Hubbard with her segment, So Cute.
Welcome to So Cute. I'm Jasmine Hubbard, and happy Valentine's. Damn, you look good. Speaking of looking good, here are a few kawaii Valentine's Day looks that are sure to keep you looking sweet and delicious. Thanks for watching. For more videos, check out my YouTube channel at LadyJ872 or Lady J's Short Films. And remember, stay so cute, lovelies.
That's all we have time for this week's MLN News. I'm Leah Gilpin. We'll see you in 2 weeks.